and welcome to today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. I am Moronke Fadoju. One of the core objectives of the National Youth Service Corps is national integration, to build a cohesive and indivisible country embracing unity in diversity. On today's episode, we hear from ex-corps members who are settled and fully integrated in their states of deployment long after their service. These ex-corps members are now strong pillars of such communities, contributing positively to the society. Let's settle in. We'll be right back.
Waiting now. Make you no attack them. Now volunteer for INEC to make sure say this election go well. Now responsibility to make sure say election workers and their materials they safe for our community. Yeah. Make sure say nothing bad happens to them for election time. That come member na person pikino. Remember say you said get pikin for somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Let's protect them. Say no to violence.
No to violence.
Protect our core members. Do the right thing.
Fellow Nigerians, the general elections will soon commence nationwide. INEC is more than ever committed to give Nigerians credible, free and fair elections. To actualize this, corps members nationwide have been fully mobilized to serve as electoral officials. It is therefore our collective responsibility as Nigerians to support them in assisting the INEC deliver an unbiased and credible verdict in these general elections. The corps members who are on national service are our children, sisters and brothers serving the nation in states other than their states of origin, building a united, viral and indivisible Nigeria. Protect them and ensure their safety during and after the election exercise. Say no to an act of violence against our corps members. They are the youths of this country and patriotic Nigerians.
Welcome back. We begin today's episode with Rebecca Jacob, an indigene of Osun State and a graduate of Federal University of Technology, Yola, where she studied information technology. In 2016, Rebecca was deployed to Gombe State for her service year. Before graduation, Rebecca possessed vast skill and knowledge in the area of cosmetology. During her service year, Rebecca was introduced to the Skills Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Program of the scheme, where she perfected her knowledge in cosmetology and thereafter became one of Said's trainers. Let's sit back and enjoy her success story.
Let us lift our nation. Already I've measured in this bowl our calcium powder, which is the base. The calcium powder make our teeth to be strong. It increases the strength of our teeth. So that's why we're using calcium powder. Already we've measured our calcium powder. And the next thing we'll be adding is our ginger powder. This is coconut charcoal. This is our next ingredient. Coconut charcoal helps to brighten the teeth and helps to remove mouth odor. So we are using My name is Rebecca Jacob. I'm from Osun State, Ejigbo local government to be precise. I finished from Federal University of Technology, Yola, where I studied information technology. And I was mobilized 2016. I was mobilized to Gombe State. I love Gombe because I was privileged to meet a lot of people. I made a lot of friends where I told them what I was doing. I started training in the camp. I started training my corps members in the camp, my fellow corps members in the camp. I even sold my product because I come with few. My cream, it was during Harmattan, so I was able to sell product that will smoothen the skin to get rid of Harmattan effects from the skin. So that was where I started, and a lot of people know me with what I'm doing. I'm already into cosmetology. After camp, I spoke to the woman that was training cosmetology that I'm into these two, but I'm into organics and inorganics, of which my facilitator then was solely into inorganic. I then asked her, I said, I want to be a trainer because I learned she got an offer and she left Gombe. She then told me all it takes to be a trainer, and I went for it. So far, I've trained more than 2,000. Let me just use that estimate. 2,000, over 2,000 plus. And they are really doing well in their niche because I train different under cosmetology, I'm into oils, supplements, cream making, soap making, children kits. So depending on the niche you carve for yourself. So far I've trained indigents that are doing well in this. There are about 20 of which they are selling their product and are doing well. And out of Gombe, in Port Harcourt, I have several of them, of which they are doing exceptionally well. My product is different from others because I do my research, and before doing my research, the products I see outside trending, that's international products. Those are the things I work with. I look at the standard and I go for something better of, not even similar, to use my local materials to make, of which after the making, the people I will give for sampling, they give good reviews about the product.
I ventured into cosmetology from camp. That was what I did in camp, and it spurred my interest. Though before now, I've always had the passion to go into cosmetology, but I didn't have the finance to go into it. So When I got the opportunity in CAM, I embraced it with all my heart. I learned so much within the short period of time. I've been able to make some of my products, like the shampoo. This is my brand, Maxi Organics. The shampoo, this shampoo is used to wash off dirt from the hair. It will wash off dirt from your hair to make your hair very clean. And then also the conditioner. This is also my brand. Since I started NYSC, that I got exposed to this side post-camp training and I've started selling, I've been making huge returns. To say nothing less than 100,000 since I came.
NYSC has not been a waste at all. It has really helped me. I've made little earnings from it through sales that I make on my own production. I actually venture into the skin aspect. Talking of the soap making, we have other organic and inorganic soap. We made a lot of, she trained me. She was able to give me her all.
Taking a skill in cosmetic is one of the best things that have happened to me. I consider that being best because production and sales of cosmetic products are one of the fastest way of making money for anybody who is seeking self-reliance, because they are products that are consumed daily. So my plans coming here as a chemist, I want to venture into this production of the cosmetic product, try to balance my theoretical knowledge I gained from the university with the practical I have seen. So to see that poverty is completely alleviated from among the youth.
The NYSC scheme has really proven to be of great benefit to the youths in Nigeria, because I know on my own part, I can say that I have benefited from the scheme. And I really want to thank the government for making this available for the youths to groom themselves to becoming better people in society.
I'm into soap making, and I've sold almost all my products. And then I'm also into makeup. So after my service, I intend combining the two.
My advice to a lot of people that are coming into CAM or that will participate in the Said, key into this Said and learn a lot. When you come to Said, don't be discouraged by a lot of people what are saying, but key into it that with this you make it a feature.
This is what we want in our country, Nigeria. This is what we are looking for, and NYSC have really done well by bringing inside training. Seriously, kudos to NYSC. God bless them.
Wow, Rebecca, well done. With more people like her in the country, unemployment will be a thing of the past. On that note, we move on to another amazing story on Akpan Victor Etim, an indigene of Akwa Ibom State. He graduated from Federal Polytechnic Ikede in 2019, where he studied civil engineering and was mobilized in 2021 to Abia State for his service year. At his primary place of assignment, Queen of Apostles Secondary School, Umubiala, Victor discovered that most homes and schools in his host community lacked basic water supply. The young children had to walk long distance in harsh conditions to fetch water, which often made them late for school. This situation led Victor to initiate a borehole project as part of his community development service. Let's meet him.
I am Akpan Victor Etim. I'm an indigene of Etimepo local government in Akwa Ibom State. I was mobilized in the year 2021 and I finished my NYSC course 2022 last year. when I got to the NYSC camp 2021, I had a lot of experiences, and it was a nice one. And a mix of experience with people from different tribes, different communities, different religious background, and all of those things. I is something that I've never experienced before. It was somehow strange, but I was ready to mingle. I won a trophy for my platoon group. I was introduced to SAHID, that is skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development, and it's all about you learning new skills. So when I got there, we were introduced into different facets and sectors of the SAHID. I decided to go for shoemaking, and in that very sector, you'll be taught how to make shoe from the crash. Like, I barely know nothing about making of shoes. So getting there, the resource person that was provided was doing very well. And that's kudos to NYSC. And we were groomed how to start making the shoe, like different styles of shoe, different sizes, and all of those things. Getting to my place of primary assignment, it was another wonderful experience. I came to a community here, Umubiala, in Isekwata local government. So it was a strange environment. I began to know one or two persons. I was posted to Queen of Apostle, a secondary school and technical school. And here I discovered so many things. You know, in NYSC, we were taught how to get engaged in humanitarian service. Like, we provide services for the people. We were not taught to live for ourselves alone. So it was one of the core cardinal lectures that was offered there in camp. So when I got here, I noticed so many things. One of the things that really touched me was that you see some children coming to school very late because of what. When you ask them, they say they don't have water they need to go a long distance to fetch water. Yeah, that was it. And some of them, when they get to school, there was no water in the school to run all of the school activities. And I was so bothered, I was touched, and I started embarking on it. I was told that you need to mobilize people, that you sponsor the project. It was a hectic one, though. I needed to go around, write to people, try to look for people to help me make the project a success. And God helping me, my employer in person of Reverend Nnadozie, Reverend Pascal Nnadozie, was a very good one at that, a man with a good heart. And it became an instrument in sourcing for the fund that we used to make the project, the water project, available. At the end of the day, we could have the success of the project, and here we are. In our group CDS, as core members, I was among the education and community development, and I happened to be the secretary while I was there. So it was all about sensitizing of education to different persons, to different sects of people. We get to school, we sensitize them on the importance of education. You know, sometimes part of the East here, they don't really believe in education. They believe in business. They really want to go into business. So we had the privilege to make them understand that education is really a resource that helps develop human abilities. So, and practically enough, so many of them were convinced, they were convicted, and we saw the improvement. We saw that so many children that were outside the school environment, they were hugging, and they were doing other petty business. They got into school, they started up. So that means there was a positive impact from that group.
This need for the students to be having the water they will drink, and instead of them going outside to buy water or being able to have the money to pay for the water, the copper ACPA, the present copper that actually established the scheme, came up with an idea that instead of us running into problem of getting water, that he has an idea of how to bring about this kind of water scheme. That was actually what gave rise to the conception of this scheme.
ACPA's project really inspired me. It taught me about giving back to the community. Coming to this environment, there were so many challenges, especially water. We had to trek miles to go and fetch water. When he did this project, we were so happy because even we, the core members, benefited greatly from this project. So I am deeply inspired and say thank you to ACPA for fulfilling this project and making most communities' dream come true.
This water bowl that is being constructed by our senior corpers, it is something that is worthy of it because it has been a source of help to the host community, because through that they come en masse to come and fetch water for drinking, for washing, for different kind of things they want to use the water for. The host community, thank God for them, they have sincerely been so accommodating.
The people of Omobiola, they have been so nice to us since we came here for this service. They have been friendly, they have been so kind-hearted, and we really appreciate them. And concerning the project, I want to really appreciate ACPA for the kind gesture. In fact, it's something that I really felt is a sacrifice that he has to make on his part, because this is one of the challenges that I can say we are facing here in this community, and giving back this project to the community as an appreciation to what he has received from them, in fact, is something that is really encouraging.
I sincerely appreciate the efforts of Sir Victor Akpan Etim. He was our school copper. He was a good teacher. He taught us very well. He made sure we understand. Sometimes when you don't understand, he called us for some time and give us some lessons, and we did learn.
When he came to this school, there's no place to fetch water. When school resumed, we'll be going around looking for water to wash our class. But when he built this thing, you don't need to come to school with the money to buy the sachet water. You can drink from the tap. My prayer is for him is for God to provide him a successful job.
We are very happy because when we ease ourselves, we have water to flush the toilets. We don't have to go out again. We don't have to buy water and all these things. I pray that God will bless him, grant him his heart's desires.
NYSC is a wonderful program. I would say that NYSC is one of the instruments to develop communities, to impact communities. For example, like my water project, something like this has never existed in this community. It was something that's very rare. So when I got here, and with the passion that I was being imbibed with, I came in and then the whole project was carried on and it was executed. So it is something that's lovely. If I have done this and other core members are doing it at different parts of the state, definitely it's a development and it's welcome.
Nigeria's us, Nigeria, we serve.
Simply remarkable how the NYSC has consistently given wings to the dreams of core members to thrive and provide humanitarian services to their host communities. Thank you for staying with us on today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. You could write to us on the online handles displayed on your screens right now, and we would write back. You could always catch us on NYSC TV on TSTV channel 365 and NYSC Radio 88.3 FM. Remember, the safety of core members in our communities is the responsibility of you and I. I am Moronke Fadoju. Stay safe.
My country people, general election go soon land nationwide. INEC say dem go do wetin go make una happy. Dem talk say free and fair election na im be the answer To make am happen, INEC don beg our youth corpers to be electoral officers. Remember say na your work and my work to support INEC make mago no dey for dis general elections. Oya o, see for yourself, our pikin dem scatter all over Naija to build our country. Make we join hand support our youth corpers as dem ready to help INEC deliver free and fair elections. Remember say our youth corpers na our pikin and sisters and brothers o. Dem waka leave their state go another man village for dis election to happen. Protect our youth corpers o. No let any katakata happen to them.